Hello, my One Piece paisanos. So we got some news to discuss here. Okay, so big shout out to author of the Library of Ohara on Twitter, and big shout out to Pew Piece as they did cover the majority of the information that I will be talking about here, or at least they translated it as I did cover the One Piece live presentation that happened a few days ago. But at the time, the only thing that was available was the Japanese version. So I got bits and pieces of what was being said, but thankfully, these folks have translated everything for us. So, moving on, we are in a break in a hiatus period for the One Piece anime and the One Piece manga. So, the One Piece anime, which is currently in the Egghead arc as of this recording, will be going on a 6-month break and will return in April of 2025. In its place, we have two things. One, a One Piece fan letter short film that's going to be around 30 minutes that will be airing on October 20th. We also have, in the place of the One Piece anime being on hiatus, a refurbished, rebranded, retooled variant of the Return to Sabaody arc and the Fishman Island arc from the anime that will be done in a style very similar to what we see in Wano. Some stills have released. It looks incredible, quite honestly. And that will be starting weekly from October 27th. Apparently, with this remade version, we have a bit of a one pace situation, as the original count for this arc was 58 episodes. It has now been pared down to 21. So that's really, really good that we cut out all the fat and we're getting right into the meat of things with this new version of the arc. Happy to see it, glad to see it. Very excited. Also, the Wit Studio remake of the anime is still going on, so no worries about that. On top of that, shout out to Pew on Twitter because they also mentioned that unfortunately the manga is going on a 2-week break as Oda needs to recharge and gather ideas for the manga. I'm pretty excited about this because after 1130 we'll be on break, but this usually happens when something big is about to pop off. I really want to see if we are actually in Elbaf or what Elbaf has in store, because so far there has been so much good stuff going on in the manga. A lot of old good jokes return. A lot of abilities that we haven't seen in what seems like a decade return, like Chopper talking to animals, Nami and her map memorization skills. It's all there, so I'm very excited, and I don't think this will be a bad break at all. I don't think so at all. And of course, I'll have you all covered with content, as always. So, a lot of very exciting things happening. A lot of cool things are happening. And I'm excited to see what it all brings and how it all shakes out. Because there's not a lot to be disappointed about here. I mean, there's a little bit of a wait, but the wait makes sense considering that in Egghead, we got some big, heavy hitting type stuff coming. We got the Kuma flashback, which is going to be crazy. And then, of course, we have the big Gorosei fight that's inevitable to happen. So I can see why the studio is taking a bit of a break. That makes sense because it's going to be all hands on deck. And then by that time, we don't know what will be going on in the manga. So I'm super excited. I'm super optimistic to see what happens moving forward. And that's all I have for you today. Give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Paula Pede Works It.